Hello guys, Silver Butterflies here. Today I'm gonna review perfumes from Jean Patou. This is the lip gloss I used, and of course I made a video in Russian, and now as a tradition I do it in English. The first bottle would be Patou Forever from 1998. It's funny, sometimes I review the perfumes and then I watch another video bloggers, and she said, oh, Jean Patou is probably too old perfume, it's like too retro. And when it's come to the point and somebody says retro, it literally kills me, because how come the person who is older than me can say about perfume, which is I personally consider not retro at all, I consider it classic. How it's possible to say that? It's either the person never smell anything in childhood and start doing it in the beginning of 2000 when everything became on the market, either sugar candy or some sweet syrup. This is totally different thing. Is when it's come to the point, it's a Jean Patou creation. I sprayed it on my hand and on myself. To me personally, it's the sexiest raspberry with a twist of pineapple you can ever have in summer. In the box there is a little stopper here. Look, it's so pleasant. You can put it this way and dab it, but I prefer this way. That way your skin is not collaborating with the oils and all these liquids, and it will be always fresh. I keep it for so many years, nothing is changed. I keep it in the dark, in its own box, and that's voila. Nothing has happened with this perfume. It became even better, I think. So I read you a little bit about notes. See, this was inside the box in all different languages, and the stopper was right here. See the box? It's matching my blouse. I did it deliberately, actually. I do it always deliberately. I'm trying to match my perfumes, even in my own style, especially when I do the video for you guys. Wow, it's totally different than nowadays perfumes, of course, but doesn't mean it make it worse or make it unfashionable. So this is a Chypre fruity perfume, and main accord sweet, fruity, white floral, woody, and amber. The perfumer Jean Kerléo. Top notes are pineapple, melon, and raspberry. Middle notes are jasmine, lily of the valley, and rose. Base is amber, vanilla, and woodsy notes. I personally feel raspberry, pineapple, and somewhere on a background rose, somewhere dark rose, but so sexy, like very velvety rose, maybe like this. When I bought it way back, I kept sniffing my hand because I was so happy. I bought this diamond, and I have it in my collection. This is literally a gem. Maybe for someone it will be nothing. Even my husband would say, oh, I don't like it, because he's much younger, right? But I cannot stand when someone who is older than me says something like that about perfume, which is I personally don't consider old. So the second one, Enjoy, of Jean Patou. I sprayed it on my hand, and this is actually my husband bought me. with the special circumstances. Maybe one day I'm gonna tell you that story. That's why it's so precious to me as well. And the smell, you don't find smell like that anymore. It's just such unusual smell, and it doesn't look like any other smells. So I'm gonna read you the notes. It's again a Chypre, fruity, and main accords fruity, citrus, rose, aromatic, sweet, and warm, spicy. The perfumer Jean-Michel Duriez. Top notes are orange, banana, blackcurrant, mandarin, orange, cassia, pear, and bergamot. Middle notes are Indian jasmine, Turkish rose, and Bulgarian rose, cardamom, and aldehydes. And base notes are amber, patchouli, musk, and vanilla. Wow! So many good ingredients, you cannot go wrong with them. I like it so much, and to me, these both perfumes, they're so good. I cannot choose which is it better or not. Personally, I like this better right now because the raspberry season is coming, and it's so lovely, especially in summer. And this one, because it's so unusual and so many good ingredients, which is I personally like. They're both so good, and even if you don't use this, I wish you would smell it as a perfume aficionado and try to get it in your collection. It worth it while. It worth while any penny you put in this perfume. And in future, I'm gonna show you more this and another miniature I have. As soon as I will be ready, I'll tell you that story. Just a brief description about Jean Patou himself. He is a couturier, and he was living in this time of roaring 20s, like Great Gatsby style, and he created his fashion maison in Paris. Then he was at the war. He became a man. He came back. He started his business again. He went to U.S. and he considered one French designer, couturier, with the American mentality. And he is so brave. He created a sport style, first one, but in the same time, Chanel was booming in the same time, and he kind of left her the pedestal, the preference, and that's why he decided to go to that niche where the youngsters would like, and they used to wear the skirts. Like he created the plaits skirt, and one tennis player woman who was wearing that plaid skirt won the competition, thinking that it partially was the credit for that skirt. But anyway, I digress about this topic. I tell you more about his biography as long as you ask me to. This is a very unusual person. He was very sharp with decisions. He get in that time when it was Great Depression in US, and he managed to start producing perfumes, and he created so many good perfumes. One of the perfume in a pure solid crystal glass, and one is called Lasso. That's the whole story about this perfume. It's of course 1000 Joy, which is the most expensive perfume. It was back in the day. Now it's bought by Procter and Gamble, but it's a different story. So all this I will tell you later about my Patou and Patou perfumes admiration. I'll leave you all for now. I'll tell you more later. All the best for you. I wish You be young and hard, have your own perfumes, don't allow them to be spoiled, and don't spoil yourself uh, morally, and be like perfume with forever quality. Don't be spoiled. Bye for now. All the best. I'm your silver butterfly.